Now that we have irrecoverably lost the cartoon for the central portion of the Battle of Anghiari, with its close combat of cavalry intent on capturing the Milanese standard, and now that Vasari's fresco of the Battle of Scanagallo presumably covers up Leonardo's unfinished painting, there remain, as witnesses to the laborious genesis of the work, Leonardo's surviving drawings. The tiny pen and ink sketches in the Accademia Gallery in Venice are all the more precious because they allow us to understand Leonardo's first intentions, which envisaged a larger composition with fighting between foot soldiers and skirmishing of cavalry, sometimes grappled in close combat, as in the so-called Doria panel, which is the most faithful copy of Leonardo's painting. Other drawings, such as the galloping horseman or the group of knights near a bridge in the royal collections at Windsor, seem to belong to smaller scenes in the background of the main episode. From the phase immediately preceding the transposition to cartoon, there is a sheet in the Budapest Museum of Fine Arts which has on the back a study in red pencil for the face contracted into a howl of rage of the knight arriving from the right. The lost cartoon by Michelangelo for the Battle of Cascina must have been very different. The copy in Hockham Hall, showing a row of nude men emerging from the water and arming themselves to deal with an unexpected enemy attack, is the most faithful record of it, although a partial and inadequate one, at least compared with the drawings by Michelangelo that have come down to us. The study for the whole scene in the Uffizi has been exposed to the light for so long that it is now little but a pallid reflection. And we have to turn to the pen and ink studies, such as the one for the nude scene from behind in the Casa Buonarroti, with its close hatching, to grasp the power and the terribilità of Michelangelo's anatomical studies, of which Vasari spoke so admiringly. The drawings in black pencil in the Taylor Museum in Harlem, such as The Archer, judging from the pose of the body and the arms engaged in an imaginary combat, and the young man armed with a mace or shield who is turning to face an enemy bearing down on him, are the remains of more elaborate compositions, only sketched and not turned into cartoons, such as the one in pen and ink in the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford, showing a skirmish of infantry and cavalry.